Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I have a boatload of demos sitting in my Steam library, and I need an excuse to try them. So I thought, let's stream them, and then it'll be recorded, and we can all try stuff together. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with demo for Date Everything, which if you're a friend of friends of the channel, you'll know Tav streamed recently. So most of you should know if you're into this or not already, but fuck you, I want to play it. So we'll see how it goes. Where the hell is my... I'm going to need to be able to change categories as we go. I wish I knew how to work Twitch better than I do, bro. Here we go. I think I just added stream info. Cool. Okie dokie. Just give me a sec. Why are you not why are you windowed and really off center? Yep, I know it's Team 17. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Alright, I mean, I was less in the know about Sassy Chap. But, you know. Well, that's... Okay, fuck's sake. Hang on. Trying to... There we go. At least it's what page now? Alright, I'll just be black for a sec. Give me one moment. Game capture, source properties. I don't want Arma 3. Why? I just did everything. Close. There we are. Let me just turn desktop audio back on. And there's no sound at the minute anyway, but there will be, I hope. So I like this, by the way. You just because a big part of this is it's pretty fucking stacked voice cast. So being able just to be like, hey, this is who this is. It's pretty rad. I like that. Start demo. Penis. Hey, Josh. Let me fix this. Hang on. It should be exclusive full screen, but it's not. There we go. Apply. Let's get this audio turned down.
Date everything.
Alright, back. I don't know why I'm still awake, but here I am. I mean, I can answer that. It's you have a terrible sleep schedule and there are streams today. Which, by the by, if you happen to be listening in and don't know, several of our friend group do stream the various conferences going on. Usually Buddy Jorza, VFinTuber, or Tavnia. You should watch those. Oh, it filled in my name. It also saved me. Okay. I mean, okay, so it's randomly giving me 6-6, which is sure. I think he's fine. He, him. I can change this, okay? Or from Kitty, no. There we go. Application must be in black ink unless others request email. Give other colors. Yep, it's not contact company. Must be 12 characters or less for ease of employer. In case of longer names, expected for employee to change names to meet requirements of the loading code BS section 12. Errors may occur referring to the name. It should be expected. are expected to be available all hours 7 days a week by phone, SMS, or email. Missed calls or late email replies to be reported. Sleep is not an adequate reason for missing it in case of this party. And you may have home visits. This is alright. Birthdays are not adequate reasons for time off. I hate this already. Let's get sidetracked with roleplay and why that went on for. Started before dinner, so about 5 PM, and it is now 20 to 1. I mean, that'll do it. Was it at least a good roleplay? Did you bring glory to the Horde? Oh, check this box. You're required to show you're committed to jump through hoops when asked. Fuck's sake. Probably to hold and handle a fan is considered such skill often taught. This practice stopped with the invention of the electric fan. True enough. It was. I was on Alliance. Well then, disgusting.
Customer service has awarded you with a remote job at Valdivian, one of the foremost mega corporations of our times. Though your house may be large, it is empty.
Let me clear my desk a bit. It talks.
The sticky notes on your bulletin board remind you of your
Enemies. Yeah.
now. Time to get to work.
Alright. That's really. Hang on. That sensitivity was way too high. That's better. Find love, get friends, make enemies. Start your new job at your computer. Self-love. My house was abducted. The secret life of inanimate objects. That one's a bit on the nose. DD&D. Mythical stories by A. Dragon. God damn it. Uses to play waste paper basketball. Who loves orange soda? Inky loves orange soda. Alright.
Valdivianites, happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new hire. Please join me in giving him a warm welcome to our team. Out of the 30-ish job applications we didn't immediately burn, yours had the least spelling errors.
Hell yeah.
You're joining us at a very exciting time, and we're all
I do pride myself on not having spelling errors.
As it lovingly says on the plaque above our daycare center, Valdivian, our business is family. We're so excited to have you joining ours. Coincidentally, the daycare center has been shuttered indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn. We thank our Director of Child Care Coordination, Irene Thomas, for her inspiring work.
Oof. Hello, Tom.
Hi there. You come highly recommended. I've heard great things about your can-do attitude.
I mean, you're right. I can do attitude if you'd like. Shut up, Dinglebert. Thanks, Tommy.
Oh, you are so welcome. I'm Tom, your manager. But you might find it easier to think of me as a leadership principal guidance associate.
That's not easier.
I'm not from your town.
I'm not from Tittyville myself.
I've heard great, nice things about that specific locale.
Namely
Seems
the
like
titties.
You're a customer success strategist. That's wonderful. You should be proud.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Customers deserve success, and in a strategic way. What could be better? Okay, champ. I'll let you get to it.
Shouldn't you teach me how to do my job, Tom?
Hey, you there?
Hey, Sam. There she is, world's best friend. That seems a bit strong. Hey, Sam.
Hey, hey!
Any advice?
Just keep that customer service robot voice on at all times, and no matter how mad you get, never give it back to them. And remember, I might have set you up for this job, but you got it because you deserve it.
Aw,
You
thanks, Sam.
literally have a degree in customer service.
So, okay, unironically, I somehow found it more annoying that she did legitimately laugh there, rather than simply saying, Lamai. BFA in customer service, baby!
That's right! Oh, geez, here comes my manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You got this.
I know Sam is someone you could date, and unironically, just like, yes, date.
You have new tasks.
Alright. Do I treat this legitimately, chat? Or do I just fucking...
Broken sewing machine.
So what? Want to go on a date with me? What seems to be the problem?
Oh, I don't know. It stopped sewing a couple of years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Can I get a refund, though?
Sure, don't see why not. Apparently, I don't have a choice.
Hello, I purchased this book and I'm extremely angry about it. Is there a manager I can speak to?
Please wait, I'll transfer you to my manager.
Thank you.
Oh,
Well, salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David Most.
oh,
Just kidding.
Oh.
CEO is an extremely important position, and there is no way a computer could ever replicate the ingenuity, expertise, and warmth.
I think you got scammed.
utilize
I mean, I definitely got
to
scammed.
bring leadership to our team and value to our
But to be fair,
humanity is absolutely
there's a lot of companies that'll just do that, where it's just like it's
Valdivian.
easier to just issue the refund and take the the head on the nose than it is to
In every
go through the
single
process of trying to refute it.
excluding, of course, the following
You can
departments,
sort of take the loss.
sales, marketing, finance, legal, operations, public relations, communications,
Yeah, hang on, what's going on?
development,
Humanities actually integrity transformation work or to defend, except sales, marketing, finance, legal, operations, public relations, communications, product research, R&D, customer service, facilities, janitorial, human resources. Okay. So there's a plot.
Tool to help you determine if your job is obsolete. Speaking of, please join me in bidding a fond Valdivian farewell to Glenn Bernard and the amazing artificial intelligence team that built the Val 9000.
God damn it.
While the Val 9000 has unfortunately determined your incredible skills would be better utilized elsewhere, your contributions to our shareholders won't soon be forgotten.
Of course. Alright. Hi, Tom.
Damn. Got a quick minute?
Sure thing, Tom.
Oh, knew you were always good for a quick minute. The thing is, Valdivian has done some really intensive research.
What would happen if I said
And it
no?
looks like Val 9000, the latest iterative AI tech, is going to be taking over your job for the foreseeable future.
Should we as a species be concerned about this?
I don't think so. So I guess we don't necessarily need you around anymore, but we can't exactly let you go without cause. You and I are in something called labor limbo. We'll be around until we specifically muck things up, which then they can terminate us with cause. So
I'm gonna
good
unionize.
luck. I'm over here doing my best too. Keep following the leadership principles and I'll check in with further updates.
So, are you one of the affected people?
I prefer to say I was liberated.
I mean, I knew this was coming soon, but like, didn't expect it today. Sorry for getting you this job and then getting you fired.
It's kind of a funny dick move sound to get, like, the first day. Not fired, I'm in limbo.
Oh yeah? That kind of makes sense. In a completely twisted way, of course. Well, they're gonna lock you out of here on your computer, so we can't talk here anymore. Are you on Discord?
Yeah, I signed up, but I don't know anyone.
Well, you do now. We should talk there more. Who knows who's listening to us here. Talk to you later.
You won't be able to return later. No. Kinda want to do more of these. Like, it's completely irrelevant to the game, but...
I ordered this couch, but it popped it on my kitchen is all wet and covered with wet stuff.
Why would you buy it? I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay,
Can you explain how it popped?
sure. I blew it up, it sat on it, and then it popped.
You said your kitchen's wet?
Yeah.
We're using this couch in the kitchen?
Oh, yeah. That's the best place for watching TV while fixing my knife.
If you use knives near the couch, that'll avoid the warranty.
Why don't they ever tell you this?
I appreciate that you actually voiced the effort.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I am a science teacher, Pronto Palace High School, Go Harridans, and I ordered this as part of a series in which I give students an element to take care of to learn how to be a good parent. This is not Cobalt. Do not respond to
You
normal
wanted to give kids cobalt and make them take care of it? You supervillain. What should it normally do?
Normal cobalt is ferromagnetic. This is paramagnetic.
Can you prove you're a supervillain? This is above my current level.
Meaning?
Please wait, I'll transfer you to manager.
Ah,
Hello, my name is Emmanuel, and I have counted precisely 480 paper clips in this box. I would like a refund promptly. Thank you.
That is our mistake. Who was your refund?
For noticing. Have a happy day to you.
I may as well cost them all the money I can on the way out the door. Okay. I guess I'm done here. Yep. What a good day. Alright, check my phone. Discord. Tinfoil hat.
Oh, here goes nothing.
Where are you?
Yeah, well, that's not important. Think of me as a friendly, anonymous hacker.
Yeah.
In a second, you will receive a delivery via drone to your front door. Tell absolutely no one it is in your possession. I will return with further instructions when the time is right.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Perhaps.
Oh, I can access my work from my phone. Awful. Settings in main menu. Leave the office and reflect on your life choices. God, I knew I should have been a porn star. Why did they lock me in the office? Ah, shit, the drones are after... The fuck? God, the future's great. Why do you open... Thank you. It broke my window. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. Also, who starts a new employee on a Tuesday? Oh shit, a squirrel.
You're not quite sure how it happened, but there's a smiling pink.
The drone's a dick. The drone is a dick.
Away from you.
Hello, Felicia Day.
Remember inviting anyone over? Certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your house.
Hey there! Your life is about to change.
I wish this had an auto-speak function.
Hope you're ready.
Maybe it does. Shut up, I hate your... Let's see this talking pair of glasses.
You know it, but I'm not just any pair of glasses. I'm here to help you out. I'm a pair of Date Theater glasses. My name is Skylar Specs. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Alright.
My lenses have special properties. They allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. Or date.
Wonderful acronym.
You see all the things around your house? Things you might have taken for granted? Now you have the power to get to know them better. A lot better.
Waggle, waggle.
And I have a feeling, just a silly old little feeling, just a grumpy feeling in my little tum-tum,
Skylar explode.
that it'll help make your life a little odd bit more richer.
Delay that explosion.
And maybe find some love. Love that is all around you.
Alright, coin flip on that explosion.
In fact, let's go on a date right now.
I beg your fucking pardon. I'm not ready for that.
Oh, it's okay. It won't hurt.
That is what my that's my ex-wife said.
Just kidding. I'm a kidder. I find it easier to cover my feelings in low-key humor to cover my unbelievably dismal self-esteem.
If you call me out like that again, I'm having you fucking shot.
Yeah, I'm sad inside.
So stop it.
So, we are going to awaken our first stable object. Go up to a door, any door, and shoot some cool beams at it. Yeah, pew 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 pew, go go.
Alright. Tab between glasses on and off, hold space to speak to it.
You're still standing in your house, but the unbelievable amount of bouncer energy radiating from the tall stranger who's just appeared in front of you would have you believe you're standing outside of a club.
I still want to... Okay. The door handle's a timepiece. He's got the keys in his neck. Looks like a... Well, I mean, that's the knocker. I still need to know why that's in his arm. Why has he got a calculator?
No funny business. I don't want to see those spectacles being used for something untoward.
Ow. Hey, Dorian. So one thing I understand is that all the doors are him, but whichever door you talk to, he looks different.
Hey, Dorian. Trust me, this is going to go super well.
You sure about that?
I'm just along for the ride.
I'll believe it when I see it.
After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here. You get to speak with each object once per day.
We get a little knackered by using this newfangled date Viator rubbish, you see.
Understandable.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There are 3 statuses: love, friendship, and hate. Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
But it's not necessarily the best of the options in my mind.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
If everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer in my opinion. I've seen the complications of love. I've lived through the jealous quarrels of hate. The true bond is one between 2 friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
That's our bouncer Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like.
I do respect them for doing this. I very much want to see it play out because it's perfectly valid that, you know, both hate and friendship should be equally valid. Fucking hell. Should be equally valuable, should be equally interesting, but given it's kind of a dating game, it'll be interesting to see how much that actually pans out.
Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Ugh, don't remind me.
Human, you seem like a good soul. So we'll be friends. For now. Friends. As it should be.
Feels good, yeah? But friendship gets you even more than that. I call it specs points. Take a look at this cool personality chart. Number go up.
Number go up, number go up, number go up. So, opposite of smart, you're not smart enough to know what that is. Baby dared her to walk with less dignity. Either you're right about people or your parents love you, they just don't like you very much. You kicked out of the library for being too boring. Knowledge, brain power, logic, trickery, cunning, smarts, poise, boldness, bravery, the ability to keep your cool, take things in stride. Empathy, listening and communicating, or communing with anyone you're sharing space with. Charm, sweet talking, you're out of a situation, or through a situation. And then sass is witty banter, humor, report, and snappy communication. All reasonable stuff.
Each dateable object has points to give whenever you achieve an official relationship status with them. Get more of them to be able to choose some more advanced options.
I feel ever so slightly more confident.
You wear it well.
I hate how much my heart melts at that.
You can check out your specs points on your phone, which... Wait. We gotta talk to your phone.
Duty calls, love.
Bye, Dorian. Take out your phone and then shoot my beams while it's out.
Shoot my beams.
A beautiful stranger with a dazzling smile appears in front of you, shooting you a knowing wink. She turns that megawatt smile your way, and it feels like the sun is shining only on you.
Hey there! Ooh, I like it much better up here where I can see your face.
Thanks. What just happened?
Your life just got a whole lot better, and that's what. Of course, to really enjoy it, you're gonna need someone to show you how things work.
I do like that the belt is the iPhone slide there. I think that's a cute touch.
Hello, hello.
She's got tattoos. Neat. Phoenicia.
Hey there.
Oh, you must be Skylar. Glad we've got the human on board with the latest tech from Valdivian.
I've been doing a little tutorial with him about how things work.
Oh, well, my sweet human. Lucky for you, I've got a gap in my schedule and a soft spot for that lost puppy look.
The lost puppy look is my forte. I'm not a puppy dog, I'm real cool.
Oh boy, sorry. Yeah, I'm so used to you talking through me and not to me that I should address you with the proper level of respect. Anyway, I installed some apps on your phone that are only accessible when you put on your glasses.
Fair. Ow.
Bring out your phone, put on the glasses, and you'll see some new ones. One of them is an app Skylar made called the Data Dex.
Is there a reason to not have the glasses on though?
It's my way to keep track of all sorts of fun info about us dateable objects.
Because it's not as if me just looking at an object is enough to make them, you know, to spend that once per day. So why would I take the glasses off?
Because
If it hides certain apps and things like that. Because then it could just be a case of it's always on, you press the button to do the thing.
Ooh, you know what? Maggie the magnifying glass also just dropped a dirty left.
Maybe you can't use it for like real people? I don't know. Ow.
Ooh, gotta run! Another call coming in!
Bye, Phoenicia.
Onward.
Now, go awaken the magnifying glass in the living room.
Which of course is conveniently located on its own little shelf next to the piano.
Of course, because who doesn't have a magnifying glass? I mean, I guess there's a filter, but it's not that obnoxious. Be a reason to turn it off, but I don't know. Feels like you could just have it on and it wouldn't really make much of a difference. Wait, I can awaken the shelf as opposed to, okay. I do know it's everything,
There's a
but
distinct air of mystery to the private eye that stands before you. She reminds you of the old detective.
I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
series you used to watch. She gives you a scrutinizing glare through her magnifying glass, one eye comically enlarged. It's especially goofy looking to see it on someone with glasses.
Well, well, well. What have we here?
What's all this then?
Aha! You're not a suspect, are you?
No.
A witness, then.
To what exactly?
Just as I thought.
Maggie, it's our human's first day talking with us. Go a little easy on him.
Interesting. These glasses come in from the outside and are already trying to influence my case?
That is an interesting point. We're sent these glasses. Skylar has the glasses. Skylar already knows everybody inside. Does that mean that, like, case in argument, right? Someone 5 houses down has a magnifying glass. Would it also bring out Maggie? Like, is there one, like, Platonian ideal person per item? Are all doors Dorian?
Trust me, this human has a lot of potential to make this house a better place.
The world building here is certainly a thing. I'll do my best, but I can't wait to meet every one of you. I'll do my best, but I make no promises.
Truthful. Regardless.
I didn't think of that, and it's a good question. This is my world building brain, but it is just a case of if Skylar's only just arrived, how does she already know Maggie and Phoenicia and everything else? These are important questions. I hope that there is lore. Is tinfoil hat involved? Maybe we're a testing ground. Maybe that's why. Maybe, you know.
As you are the human, I should give you a way to track down all the suspects yourself to keep you on my side, hopefully.
I'm not gonna lie, I am intrigued by you, Maggie. So you're pretty good. Why does your magnifying glass hat have an extra bit on it? Does that not cause it to not work?
I call this feature Rumors. It's installed on your phone.
Ooh, that tickles.
Never thought about the idea of, yeah.
Unlike Skylar's data dex that gives you the lowdown on those you've already met, Rumors tracks clues you've been given to locate all the pesky, hidden objects that are tricky to find.
It's good for rounding up suspects, tracking down evidence, and getting a sense of the household scuttlebutt.
Cool. Can't wait to find you all.
It'll be tough, but worth it.
The more you find, the better your specs will be.
This is true.
Take a look at rumors in your phone. It'll help you find your way to your last dateable for today. Good luck, Gumshoe.
It's getting late. Who should be the last one we talk to before I run out of charges?
You're like a D&D magic item, fucking recharge at dawn.
Gave you if you need ideas. Wink, wink.
Okay, do I have options? Let's have a look. Can I just talk to Phoenicia? Okay. So, talk to your bed next. There's also Reggie. Ernest Calamity's Amity getting rejected might be expected. Okay. Well, let's go talk to the bed. Okay, shift is crouch. Ugh. Hate that. I can talk to the thermostat. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so no, there isn't an extra reason. I thought it was a case of like, oh, you have to have the glasses off, otherwise you can't interact with doors. No. Why are there locked doors in my own house? I can talk to the pole as opposed to the coat hangers. The cardboard box. I stand by what I said. There can't be too much content. Like, it is, what, like 100 characters we can do? I just don't know if they're all going to be as good. Let's find out.
Standing here in your bedroom, you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long since you had anyone near your bed who wasn't, well, you. How strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life. She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial features that seem to invite one closer subconsciously. She's positively enchanting.
Hey there, stranger.
Hey, darling. Why do I feel like I know you?
Because you do. I'm Betty. And I'm your bed. We've been sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think?
True. I was with a beautiful woman, did not. I definitely remember sleeping with someone as pretty as you. I've been alone a lot longer than I like to admit.
You've never been alone, Sugar. I've always been here. It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long, isn't it? Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon?
Oh, her skirt is the fitted sheet. That's cute. I hope so. I haven't been alone by choice.
Don't you worry. I have a strong feeling that'll be changing soon.
Okay. In the context that we are trying to obviously smash/date other objects in the house, there's now the realization that any of that is going to be happening on top of this other sentient person.
Oh, by the way, Skylar told me everything.
Okay.
But don't you worry, I might be here now, but you can still sleep in your bed just like you always do. You can choose to talk to me or not, but I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other.
I'd love to get to know you better.
Oh, how lovely. Come back soon then, cutie. Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight.
It's a date.
I can't wait.
Sorry, I'm late. I took a look at rumors and got caught up in some
How can you see rumors? It's on my phone.
We can talk about it later. For now, let's go to sleep. Today, I kept you on a tight schedule, but tomorrow is a brand new day, and you can truly experience your new powers.
Well, chat, is there anybody you want me to go and try and chat up?
Hey, already? Come get comfortable then. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
I personally want to go have a chat with Maggie. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Oh, Jesus.
Are you ready to start getting
I
to
forget
know
who is in
everyone
this. That's
around
fine.
here better? Maybe finally find some love.
Can I just leave my house?
You can leave your house at any time, but when you do, your journey with me pretty much ends right there.
Why?
I was sent to you in secret by that hacker, and as soon as you step outside with me, Valdivian data drones will take me away.
Okay. Not Valdivian data drones.
Oh, it's a terrifying thought. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend leaving your house now. Your adventure has only just begun.
Okay, but like, what if I get DoorDash, you know? Like, is it enough that like I'm stepping out onto my porch to pick up food?
Any other questions?
Why am I doing this?
Glad you asked. I was sent to you for a reason. A mysterious reason.
Thanks, Skylar. Can I know what it is?
Not until I know that I can trust you. Since there's no one else here you can ask about it, I'd recommend doing the only thing you can do, and date.
Guess I have no choice.
You always have a choice.
I just depression sleep.
You can always just leave. Any other questions?
Where should I go next?
I would suggest following up with Maggie next. As a detective, she'd have some good places to start.
Okay, that's good.
But really, there's no going wrong here. Talk to anyone you want, in any order you want. You're basically in a big, huge sandbox open for you to play in. Except instead of sand, it's your house. And instead of a box, it's also your house.
Okay. It should be instead of sand, it's people to date, and instead of a box, it's your house. God damn it, Skylar.
Any other questions?
What if I want you to fall in love with me?
Oh, you certainly can.
Wow. That is the typical repulsed look in my dating life. That's cool.
But I'm still in my tutorial mode setting. On the clock with a new user, you know?
I'm the new user.
You betcha. So, if you want to get to know me better, take a look at my app starting tomorrow, and we'll see. Any other questions?
I guess that's it.
That might be it for this little date builder's tutorial. But I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon.
I'm not ready.
Trust me, you've got as much time as you need. Happy dating!
Got the temptation to just walk out the door right now and see what happens. Okay, let's have a look. So I can talk to Skylar, I can talk to Phoenicia. Specs, data decks. No. Let's make himself first. Negotiates a conduit between you and the rest of the table objects. Write down my thoughts as well. Okay. Dislikes skeptics like curiosity, creativity, and passion. The latest in anything from last week. Okay. Never put her on silent. Likes friendship, dislikes nonsense. He speaks 10 languages? Goddamn. An educated door. Evidence, but dislikes privacy and boundaries. Betty doesn't like mornings. Let's have a look then at credits. Oh, wait. Obviously. Can I go to workspace? No. Well, yes, but no. Discord. Okay. Talk to rumors. So, the only one I have is whoever the hell Reggie is. Except I don't. Oh, these are ones I've done. Okay. Okay, well, let's go talk to Maggie. Ugh, pardon me.
Oh, hello again. Come for more rumors? Looking for more suspects?
Got any more for me? Want to find more datables?
You and I both. Never know when another suspect will turn up.
Should I be afraid?
Absolutely. I can guarantee that according to my knowledge, there's one hard-boiled criminal in this house. But with me by your side, there should be no issues at all. Here are some rumors that I have turned up. Johnny Splash, shower. Location, downstairs bathroom. Winifred water heater. Location, office closet. Lyric literature. Books. Location,
Okay.
anywhere.
I'm on the case.
Glad to have you, Gumshoe. These should be pretty straightforward to find, though there are some who seem much more difficult. The Shadow knows, because he's here.
Tell me how I can find him.
Word on the beat is that he's hiding in a permanent shadow. If you can find one around here, I would investigate.
A permanent shadow? Thanks, Maggie.
You're welcome, Gumshoe. Keep pointing those spectacles at everything you see, and you'll find a whole array of potential suspects at your fingertips.
That window on the door got fixed quick. That I didn't even notice that.
Eyelids, as Phoenicia can help you track down plenty of other rumors, if you're looking for more.
Did they fix my door? They did. Unironically, the temptation to just walk outside is really high. Alright, indulge me. Who's the ship in the bottle?
A petite glares at you. There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to
What
get
the
a good
fuck?
look when he looks like he's contemplating running you through.
Captain Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow.
Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you?
Make fun of who?
Who else do you see? Do you legitimately imagine anything that cascaded out of that Brobdingnagian mouth of yours could shock me?
Brobdingnagian?
Do you honestly believe I could be shocked?
Brobdingnagian?
You see? I told you. I cannot be shocked. Of course you've not heard a word as long and treacherously spelled as Brobdingnagian. This does not shock me. That disappoints me. I am, sales above, I am the word.
Bummed, woeful. Lacrimose. Woeful.
Woeful. Woeful indeed. Full of the woe I inflict on any enemy. Every land-loving build-sucker foolish enough to cross me path.
I'm sensing some unresolved anger here.
Unresolved, unrelenting. It is a wildfire of pitch and black powder, always fed, never sated. Too much. The line is crossed. Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence.
What does it mean exactly?
It means you'll be destroyed.
You're gonna kill me?
Dear sweet Davy Founds! You insist on reducing everything to its simplest expression. Yes, yes, I am going to kill you. Bear witness to your undoing.
I'm bearing. I'm just gonna say no. I'm bearing.
Can you not feel it? Do you beg for a quarter for mercy from the most murderous, blood-eyed cudger to plow the fathomless flood?
I thought you were gonna kill me.
Of course I am! I am killing you, right now! I'm tearing you limb from limb and dangling your bits from the rigging to tempt the crows!
You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where you left them.
A lot of talking and not a lot of doing.
I am! I'm filleting your sorry rind!
While you do that, I'm gonna just have a quick drink here, buddy.
In my mind!
A speculative stubborn.
Damn your hides, speculative! It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind, the squish of flesh and bone as it makes way for my blade.
That was kind of poetic.
Poetry. Never could stomach this stuff.
You couldn't tell. He speaks so beautifully.
Hold fast there. I do not speak beautifully. I am the fearsome Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the plague in the high seas. I deal in death, spectacle, and war. I smell the macabre. I vomit forth danger and horror. There is nothing beautiful in my world, least of all my damn self.
Maybe beautiful is the wrong word.
Jacques makes a strange noise, almost akin to a growl. He looks positively put out.
What the hell was that noise?
Nothing. I was hoping you would argue with me and I could try and kill you again. It makes me growl when people are conciliatory.
You don't like it when people are nice to you?
No! Have you been paying attention? I want conflict. One more first step out of you, and I swear to Davy Phones I'll swing you from the yardarm.
The hell's a yardarm?
Are ye disrespecting my ship?
Of course I'm not. I'm just disagreeing with you violently. Damn right I'm. It's paper mache, you moron.
Ah! And now we are in new quarters. The violence has a different flavor here. The flavor of true hatred and destruction. Think of eating a hot coal, burning from the inside out, as it sticks and stalls in ye trembling throat. All the waters in all the seas could not quench this fire. Nobody disrespects the San Bartolomeo.
Okay, if I could be smarter. I do, and I will continue to do so.
Jack pulls the pink cocktail sword from his waist, aiming it directly at your throat. He's been angry, but this is unusual.
He reminds me a lot of Sarge from Red vs. Blue. Fair.
Leave it for me, scum! I hate you, and not in a good way.
Okay. Who's the fire, I wonder?
The fiery figure that stands
Yeah, that tracks.
nearly defies description. He's fire given form. But despite the hot air that radiates from him, there's something decidedly chill about his entire being.
Hey, what up, hot stuff? It's about time we sparked up a conversation. I'm Dante. Fireplace.
Dante's a good name. Like, you don't need to put grades about Vian.
Sure, we just met, but you can think of me as an old flame.
Is that fucking Dante Basco? We will find out. You've been expecting me?
Of course. The hearth is the heart of the home. Just saying what you don't. Kinda get me fired up too.
What's the side of that?
Nah, not like that. Little freaky deaky indoor dork. Fired up to teach.
I like that too.
You need my help.
You know wingman for me, Dante. You bet I do.
Uh-huh. You got as much game as an abandoned Toys R Us.
Damn.
But it's all good.
It fucking is, I can tell by the voice. Student.
Yup. If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, you need to work on your pickup lines.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm serious. It's not always gonna be so easy as firing up those specs and talking someone's ear off. Be it love, friendship, or hatred. The sizzling art of the pickup is all you need. I'm the master, and you're the perfect human to pass the torch to.
Not the kind of cheesy.
What? No way. Gotta melt the ice somehow. Pickup lines are one way to do that. A great opportunity to show someone you're interested in that you're funny, sexy, and smooth. Max those charisma stats. My point is that with my help, you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you will never light the flame.
Thank you.
No sweat, hot stuff. I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is.
Bring it on.
Hell yeah! Tell you what, let's start with some punny pickup lines. See what I'm working with here. So what do you think? You up for it?
Let's give it a go. Fire away would have been a good one, actually.
Alright, hope you're primed and ready. What up, hottie? Got a light? Because I think you just might be my perfect match. Huh? Huh? What'd you think?
There's something going on here to talk about. Yeah. Good work. Good decent work.
Damn! I've been working on that one for ages. Well, I guess it could always be better, huh? You know what? This could be good for both of us. We could workshop it a bit and get to know each other.
Some of these are really high stats as well.
What would you say to make this line better?
Okay, so we can change the opener or change the punchline. Change the punchline?
Okay. So what would you change it to?
Got a light, just wondering. You put the... God damn it.
Oh, damn. Somehow you managed to make that unfunny and uncomfortable. Anyway, that shit doesn't... You see, that was all a trick question. Or a lesson, I guess. I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener.
But that was what I did. That was what I said. You shoot me pickup lines, shoot it doesn't work. You're not relying on them, they can be fun.
Now you're getting it. Tell you what, I'm gonna teach you how to make connections in a deeper way. And your first real lesson in the art of the pickup isn't about some magic one-liner. You're gonna learn how to open the gates of someone's heart, get to know their soul, you know? You ride with me and you're gonna learn how to be smooth, but in a sensitive way. I call this style the way of the flame. Think you can handle it?
What the fuck? Sure.
Alright, I'll give you a day to cool off. See me later for our next lesson, you little firecracker. Later!
Neat, I guess. Air conditioning. I've seen the globe. Candelabra. Let's have it. Have a wonder. That's a fruit. Yeah, if there's anything that you're like, this could be funny. Actually, can I... It's my computer.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd.
Yeah, right, this makes sense.
With a friendly smile.
Oh, the
Their
mice.
kind faces illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes.
There was the trash can. You want me to go talk to the trash can after this?
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
One of my alternate personalities. I'm Marmoset. Oh, Berto.
Not according to my latest data. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password.
Okay, I'll go talk to the trash can after.
So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
Alberto.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever.
Password is right there.
Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
It came to me in a dream.
Is that how you usually make decisions regarding your data security? Based on your dreams?
100%.
How ineffective. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure.
If they're about to hit me up with today's sponsorship, which is a password manager, I'm switching to the next demo.
It's a dangerous world out there.
Oh, keyboard cat in the background.
Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks.
What's an MITM?
Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
More sophisticated than the 1995 cinematic masterpiece Hackermans?
Exponentially more sophisticated. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
Unironically, this is the funniest character they've written so far. Really? Like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved memes.
Oh no.
Questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic.
I stand by every single one of those, you fuck.
We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
Probing. How'd you get my fanfic?
You wrote it using me. It's all saved on my hard drive.
Technically, I use Google Drive now. It's private. How the fuck do you have 100 terabytes? What storage do you have?
I didn't intentionally read your fanfic.
I have an external server farm entirely for my fanfic.
It's just impossible for me not to have knowledge of your fanfic, as its data is inextricably linked to my brain.
This is the longest we've gone without being actually told the name of the character.
Does that make sense?
I guess. Too many feedback.
Well, I am not a literary critic. However, I do have
Give some of his hard drives to Magnus. He needs it absolutely not.
on the internet. It's not particularly believable that you'd have a harem of 100+ lovers. I mean, how could you possibly juggle that many relationships simultaneously with any degree of success? And even if 100+ individuals actually found you that attractive, which seems dubious, you obviously couldn't give that many suitors the necessary time or attention to form anything resembling a meaningful emotional bond.
Yeah, that's fair.
Absolutely. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself.
Unironically, they might be my favorite characters so far.
I'm Mac, your desktop.
Oh, yeah, Mac makes sense.
I've booted up before, but never like this.
I like Mac.
I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
Jesus, that much?
Yeah, and in all honesty, it's amazing. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends.
Yeah.
The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
I do love subfolders. Thanks, Mac.
Of course. I get chills just thinking about it. But can I be honest about something?
Of course.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
There's 100+ people for an ARMA. That is true. The only reason to get into massive harems is to organize things like D&D or ARMA. Now my PC that I have no method to the madness. That's true. I have subfolders. Y'all have seen my Google Drive. I love it too.
Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
I want to know everything.
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin?
I'm just waiting on, like, please, dust me.
Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
The Fantabs doesn't lack a free will. All the self-insert fanfic inside.
No, I am quite capable of parsing through that. But for me, the most pressing issue is And I want to put this as delicately as possible. You haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Look, the situation has not been ideal.
You're using Google, aren't you?
It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you.
Mac, you're already your best self.
Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything, and definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
No.
But particularly it is. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
Guess I just wasn't paying attention.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled.
Did you consider opening a Word document and typing in the Word document?
Things are different now, aren't they?
And yes.
Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation.
It's called the Inky Chronicles. Please use its proper title.
And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive.
Windows updates are annoying. I'm going to install Linux. Oof. Not sure about that one, buddy.
And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me, will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Do you think that's an intimate thing, like in this context? Like upgrading an operating system is like that's a full body experience. Of course.
Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation.
Please do not overclock the CPU. It's an old one.
Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
You got it, bud. I live here. Seems plausible.
Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Enjoy the offline world.
I won't. Who voices you? There's Dante. Yep, Dante Basco. Doesn't like shortcuts, likes a slow burn. It's Jacques Perrault. JB Blanc. I do not know JB Blanc. Smoke Adventures, think they know everything. There's Mac. Reagan Linton. I do. Scenic Cities in New Jersey. Doesn't like romance novels. Reagan Linton. Don't feel me now, Google. They're a theatre performer. Known for Imperfect, Loveland, Reframed, Reframed. Director credits. Bosch, Walden, Life in the Woods, Loveland. I do not know this person. Okay. Just make sure I got that chat back up. Alright. Alright, you want a trash can? I nearly went and just talked to Dorian.
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage. What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage. This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
Honestly, fair.
What?
Calm, okay. Hey man, what's up?
Things that aren't down, I guess.
Cool, cryptic anyway.
I get it. Delicate ego over here. Have anything for me today?
What do you mean?
Do this every day, dude. What'd you bring?
Let me check.
I'll just wait.
I've got a clementine peel. I left the glove in one of the closet boxes about 6 months ago, so I've got one glove now. How about half of this day old pinto burrito?
Sauce packet or not?
I've got the sauce packet.
Score. What kind of sauce?
Mild.
So, tomato flavored water. Nice haul. I'll take it.
Way to judge. Enjoy.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
You're still here.
It would be kind of funny. There would be a lot of work if like his model changed to reflect whatever you choose to give over to him. You gonna talk, hang out, or something?
Wasn't planning on it.
Now what?
Now you go. Go. Be free.
I'm free. I'm free to be here.
Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
There'd be so many different models would probably blow the fastest. Well, I mean, keep in mind, if you maybe did it for just the first one, you would just have 3 extra models. But yeah. Well, Josh, you picked a terrible choice. I wonder what it says if I try and interact, like try and use it again. You need a charge. Okay. I was wondering if I'd get some sort of dialogue. Slip. That's okay. We're gonna be sleep with the glasses on. It was in fact trash. This is true. Oh, I get a whole extra day? I thought that would be it. Well, I want to talk to Dorian.
Dorian looms over you, just as intimidating as ever.
Fancy a bit of a work?
Beg your pardon?
Because this leads to the office.
I knew that. I live here.
Of course you do, love. We've got some important denizens who only reside here. All in all, fairly quiet. It's packed in there. But here are a few of the top of my game. There's Shelley the Shelf, Charge the trusty D20.
Oh, the D20's in there.
Penelope, the office supplies, and Jerry the junk drawer. Well, what can I do for you?
Tell me about chance.
Grottos and Gargoyles is his
Grottos and
choice.
Gargoyles.
He has tons of stories he wants to tell, but hasn't found the person he wants to tell them with. As such, he creates scenarios to test the abilities. Given the amount of time he spends creating these worlds, he takes them very seriously. If you're looking to be his friend, you should play through one of his campaigns.
Alright. What about the others?
What can I do for you?
Is it okay that Penelope starts with Pen?
Oh, yeah. I see. You think our names are funny? I'll have you know that my name is Dorian after the Grecian column, as I am strong and sparse in decoration. But yes, her name does start with Pen. Which is certainly what she is.
First of all, fuck you, but you're right. What about the others?
What can I do for you?
Tell me about Jerry.
Jerry means well, but his tendencies to keep any old thing around get on the nerves of our good Mayor Celia.
Our mayor?
You'll eventually have to find a way to deal with it if you're looking to become his friend. My recommendation, one man's junk can be another man's art.
There's another typo. Oh, he spelled... nope, he spelled art with 2 T's.
Oh, you haven't met him, have you? Take a look at an empty frame. You might be surprised by what you find.
Oh.
That's a lot for now. If you want to know more, you'll have to see for yourself.
Thanks, Dorian. So there's another character who's an empty frame, and I'm guessing name is ARTT. Okay. Where's my D20? There it is. Well, let's match wits with Matt Mercer.
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to. The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Oh there, traveler!
What'd you call me?
No. Ho, as in, hey, howdy, how are you? You know, simple salutation.
Oh, well, good day to you.
That's the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
The mysterious cloak comes off.
Oh, he's
See
handsome.
the friendly face beneath.
Welcome. Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work?
You know what they say about working no play.
I actually have no idea. All I do is play. If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you. Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles?
You kidding me? I've heard of G&G.
Oh, that's great. What's your favorite monster? Oh, what about your favorite mystical weapon?
Fucking anime ass look.
I have so many questions.
Alright, in order, Beholder, generally impartial. I prefer having, you know, weapons that are my own. Paladin. I'm partial to all of them. How could I choose? I've only heard of it, I haven't played it. I lied, what's called as a Garden Green.
Wow, someone else who feels the same as me. Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool. You wouldn't want to, maybe, kinda play with me, would you? It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
Sure. Be fun.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best.
I already have a feeling that this is going to be like a bad DM experience.
Really? Holy crit! Is someone to play with me? You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with.
I absolutely do. Should we have a group for the game?
Ideally, but hey, one-on-one sessions can be a really great way to learn the game.
This is true.
Depending on what class you pick, though. Might have a few friends around the
Ooh.
house who might want to hop in.
That could be fun. That, like, I guess it becomes a thing with multiple characters.
Regardless, it'll give us some time to know each other.
I can roll with that. What's next?
It's time to get you your character. All we have to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons. Then your armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting. See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you...
Sure. I get to make all the choices?
Oh, of course. It is a whole heap to take on your first time out. How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play.
I unironically know I want to make a character. You're the best.
Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build the session based on what class you pick.
What are my options?
There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge. I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter.
I mean, Troubadour's pretty mean.
Which one would you like?
Can you explain them to me?
Sure. Let's start with the Troubadour. Loved by the locals for their wit and their voice, this magnificent magical minstrel can change the outcome of a dire situation with a simple tune.
Okay, Bard.
And with a liar by their side, this slick and seducing stupefier is sought after by those who wish to trade both coin and secrets for songs. Don't be fooled, though. The Troubadour can hold their own. They are a healthy hero, able to take hits with the best of them. What do you think about the Troubadour?
Sounds awesome. What about the Guardian?
The mighty Guardian. this sword-wielding warrior
Okay, so that's
of light,
Paladin.
all that is right, vows to protect the citizens of the realm. This is one beefy class. While this particular participant can pack a punch, they aren't the smartest of the classes. If there's a problem, they will try to solve it by punching. It isn't a bad thing, though. A well-equipped guardian can take down the most vicious of gargoyles. Their fighting record is just as shiny as their armor. Thoughts on the guardian?
Still not sure. What about the last one?
The Enchanter.
The Enchanter.
Magic-slinging specialist who calls on charms to complete tasks. Shrouded in secrets and itchy cloaks.
Far-off flaming finger. What a term.
Flaming finger. They're a bit more delicate, opting to avoid obvious agony by staying further back from the brawl. Don't think they aren't good at busting heads. They can spin spells to soften the toughest heel troll, or even summon a sidewinding slipper snake.
God, the amount of alliteration they gave him is just mean.
How does the Enchanter sound to you?
Nah, Troubadour.
I'm so excited! The Troubadour. A fantastic character to start your adventures with. I hear that Dasha wanted to roll with a guardian if someone was playing Troubadour. If you two know each other, I'll invite her. It's not hard to find. Right underneath me.
Oh, the desk!
Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not.
Sounds great. Can't wait.
Haha, me neither. It's been so long.
Okay, so I guess I can meet Dasha.
Upon reflection, it makes sense
Oh,
that
no.
the desk is as muscled and sturdy as she appears to you here now. But you still can't say you were expecting all this.
Chad, I have something very important to share. Wood.
She looks like she could snap you in half with a pinky, but also like she gives the most incredible hugs.
God, she does.
Aha! A stranger! I am Dasha, and you have quite the look on your face.
I didn't think my desk would be,
Muscle from head to toe?
yeah.
You are not the only one to be left speechless by Dasha's muscles. Do not be so surprised. It is only natural. After all, holding so much on my shoulders day in and day out, my job demands muscular perfection. That's enough about me, though. Tell me about yourself.
You have intent in your eyes.
Come to ask me questions.
You're really perceptive.
I see much here through the day. I have become very good at reading people.
I really like the design of this jacket. Having like the epaulets.
Your eyes might as well be question marks.
I mean, this bit's stupid, but you know.
But listen to me go on. Speak, friend.
I'm starting to revive my love life.
And you have come to Dasha to help you do this, yes?
Are you offering?
You have come to the right place. Tell me more.
I'm inexperienced.
That is no problem. Inexperience has an easy solution. Experience! Get you sorted out in no time.
Alright, let's begin.
This is the spirit. You are winning already.
God, I love her.
Pretend that I am the one who makes your heart flutter.
I do not need to pretend.
What would you say to me?
You are the one who makes my heart flutter.
You are funny one. Great joker, you. Try again. Seriously this time, huh?
You really don't think it could be you?
We are only just meeting, my friend. It was very funny, really. But the time for joking is over now.
Oh well, okay.
Okay. Perhaps there is too much pressure. Perhaps we must go back to basics. We are side by side at Tasteful Bar. I am just your type. You wish to impress me. How do you get my attention?
Crush my head between your thighs like a watermelon, mama. Would you mind sharing your lifting regimen?
Ah, I see you have excellent taste. There is truly nothing greater in life than the pursuit of gains. Here is my number, fellow muscle enthusiast. Now, the question is, will you know what to be doing with this number?
I tear it into pieces and throw it at you like so much confetti. I fold it, put it in my pocket, and call you after a reasonable amount of time. I call you right away. Reasonable amount of time.
Yes, tasteful, classy, excellent. Excellent work today. Come meet me another time if you wish to continue your lessons. I have much work to do, but I have enjoyed our time together here.
See ya.
See you next time.
I wasn't prepared for that. Rumors. Tawdry walls need decorating, so an empty frame leads to art. Jerry heaps drunkets and there's a Mayor Celia. Data decks, that's what I'm looking for. Who voices? Dasha. Courtney Taylor. Courtney? I'm surprised she wasn't Swedish. Like being an IKEA joke. Okay, well I want to talk to Mac and then actually well let's go talk to Betty first.
Hello again, suspect.
Maggie, not Betty. Betty's a bet.
I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Oh, really? Really, detective?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service.
Maggie M. Glassbury.
Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
What are a couple of your best known cases?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
I was like, fuck, that was you? I was missing a sock?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
I'm glad someone got to the bottom of it.
I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Really? Where did they all come from?
Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
My hair, you say?
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were in fact the culprit.
No getting around you, I see.
I pride myself on that.
What mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
What the fuck? Tell me more.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out.
The gasp.
It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
But?
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
It's reasonable. If you'd be open to it, I'd love to help.
You would?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case.
Why not start by giving me whatever clues you have?
The case is pretty thin.
Well, we're gonna have the monogram.
I've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Well, what was the initial?
A stylized letter M.
Okay. First initial.
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
What about the paper?
I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
It's more like a napkin. Let's dip a corner of it in water.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's try burning it.
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper.
Yikes. It does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper?
Can we cut it?
She gives the paper...
What else should we try with the paper? Taste it?
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper.
How interesting.
So it's rice paper.
And tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper? What should we look at next?
Let's talk to Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Hey, bossman.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier? About the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no?
Could it have been something else?
Truffle happens to be one of my favourite flavours. The association between the forest-dwelling fungi and my own wooden provenance bring back fond memories.
Fair.
Anyhow, good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it's from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next?
So they were from the kitchen, obviously.
I narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
I don't know any of them, but I'm willing to blame them immediately. Hang on, I'm gonna cheat and use the internet 1 second. Do everything. Characters. So, who's Mateo? There's a blanket in the living room. And then there's Mitchell. Who's food in the kitchen? It's gotta be Mitchell.
Wait a minute. I think you might just be right. The stylized letter M is his signature. The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now. And the paper.
It's rice paper.
It's gotta be rice paper.
Hell yeah. I'm smart.
You did it. You helped me crack the case without even
Knowing the suspect.
knowing the suspect at all.
The least I could do, Maggie. Guessing's my strong suit.
I'm impressed. Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime?
Absolutely.
As a date, I mean.
Yes. I would love nothing more.
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
Amazing. Oh, yes.
I love her.
Come now, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort. See you again soon, compatriot in crime.
Love her. I also like that they've written the characters to interact. It's one of the things I really like from Monster Prom is that, you know, the characters actually do have like intersecting relationships, friendships and whatnot. So the fact that it's like, hey, you know, this character's... Is the keyboard different? No, it shouldn't be, right? But yeah, I like that they interact and have friendships and relationships. Hey, Mac.
Well, at least back interfacing with my operating system in this innovative symmetrical capacity. We obviously spent hours already today interfacing in the more traditional sense. Not that I needed to tell you that. You were here after all, pointing and clicking with your usual exquisite confidence.
Thanks, dear. Thanks. Thank you.
And oh my god, the double clicking. Have I ever complimented your double clicking?
Is this a sexual thing? Long overdue, frankly. I don't think so, but I'd love to hear more.
Well, you double click so very gently and with such clear affection.
Not sure that's true, but that's fine.
It makes my processors purr.
I hate that. Thank you.
No, thank you. By the way, I also wanted to articulate that new underwear you ordered online looks incredibly stylish.
A slight flush creeps across their cheeks.
Ah, anyway, thought so.
Imagining you in it really makes my CPU overheat.
Wait, you saw that?
I may have snuck a peek. I hope it's all
Wrong
right.
peak.
I would never intentionally invade your privacy. It's just that obviously I see everything you do on the computer. Because I am your computer.
No lies detected. I think it's cute.
Knowing that makes my arithmetic logic unit flutter. Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system.
That's it.
You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep, or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about. Or, I guess they didn't until I just told you.
I am through the looking glass.
You won't tell anyone else, will you?
I never betray your trust.
I knew I could count on you. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know, and word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet.
Hey Josh, you still here? If so, do you know when the streams are today?
Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me.
Lucky for you, your modem is painfully outdated.
Yes, I am quite aware. That's also something we should discuss upgrading at some point.
Yeah, well, I did kind of get sacked, Mac. Definitely.
The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself. Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware.
It's probably for the best for me that you aren't.
Yet.
Oh no.
Are you ready?
Absolutely.
First things first. We'll have to download the update from the website. So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab. You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton.
Trenton?
All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities.
That explains why it said about... Okay. It's a terrible idea.
Perhaps, but it's much better than the operating system nomenclature from the 90s.
What was that?
Organs found in reptiles.
What?
Like thoracic sacs OS or pineal gland OS.
Okay, this is better.
Now just double click the download icon and...
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh. Oh.
You okay?
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises. Like I said, It's just that when you double click, it makes my CPU run so hot. It's incredibly embarrassing.
It's okay. I like it.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that later, after my OS is updated. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about this day for such a long time. And now that it's here, I can barely contain myself. Are you as excited as I am?
Probably not. Should I be?
I think so. Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks. It's going to completely transform every aspect of me.
I like to think this character is inserted by Big OS. Everyone go update your operating system. Definitely. There's definitely no issues with updating operating systems.
My CPU is going to run so much smoother and so much faster. And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest?
They have the plastic surgeons. They're decent. Very cool.
I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
What's wrong?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment. The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space than is currently available.
I'm not touching the fanfic.
The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
Sigh lightly.
And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is your fanfic.
No, Mac.
I'm afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
What an unforeseeable twist. Make me. Never see the only reason my dad's proud of me.
I understand your trepidation, but just think of what you'll be gaining. Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated.
Okay, but you're already all those things, Mac.
You thought I was sexy running Newark? Me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind. So what do you say? Can we delete those files?
Sure.
Your selflessness only makes my affection cache for you increase exponentially.
Don't increase the affection cache that we're trying to make room.
You are the absolute best, and you are not going to regret this. Phew. Now there's enough available space. We can finally install the update.
Cool.
Here we go. It's installing. I'm so excited. This is finally happening. The next time we interface, I'm going to be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you.
You already were, Mac.
I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again.
So we haven't come across this, but it's worth for anyone who ends up watching this and doesn't know. The game does come with content warnings. If you start to go down a path and it's like, hey, you know, this might be uncomfortable, like it's quite sexual or it's toxic relationships, it'll warn you. So that's good. Now I'm gonna make you hot kiss my tables. That's sexy. I honestly don't know.
It is both very sexy and potentially flammable. Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete. But will you meet me back here tomorrow?
Unfortunately, this is only the demo, but otherwise I
want you
would.
to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me.
Would miss it.
My processors are positively buzzing with excitement. And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning. Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
Thank you for playing Date Everything. If you want to continue your quest to date them all, please consider adding us to your wish list on Steam. So, yeah. Hopefully that's intrigued some people. You should consider looking into the game if that intrigues you. It is on Steam. It unlocks in 8 days and is currently 10% off. Meaning it's £30 by default. But also it has a lavish edition DLC where you can dip the can date the game, you can date the deluxe edition, you can date a microtransaction, and you get a red shirt, which is sometimes commented on by people. And if you pre-order, don't pre-order games. Wait for the reviews to come out. If you pre-order, the game begins 1 minute earlier, and there's a bird that whistles songs. Don't pre-order. Wait for the game to come out. But hopefully you enjoyed that. We're gonna. How long we've been going for? We've been going for over an hour 40. We can do another demo. Let's see. How do I close? Skip? Nope. You're gonna make me click buy wish list? Yes, you are. You're already on my wish list, game. Right, let me just throw this onto a be right back screen.
Date everything!
Shut up, game. Need the desktop audio. We've got some options. Let's have a look. So. Let's give. Tell you what, this isn't a. We'll stick with the demo. Let's do this. Hotel Galactic. Let me just quickly go ahead and change the category. That should be updated. So this is Hotel Galactic, which, to my knowledge, is basically Studio Ghibli Stardew Valley vibes. Just go ahead and switch the Hotel Galactic. There we go. Hell yeah. Just quickly go ahead and apply. Yes. So it has just a very strong art style. We'll play this for a little bit and see how this goes. So there's a story mode. The full narrative journey. Aid Gustav search for redemption. Castle Fergo fight what's right. Galaxy on the brink. Recovering secrets of Cosmos' your own identity. A sandbox to build the hotel of your dreams. And then we have the demo. A standalone chapter offering an alternative take on the grand opening. Time running out, Gusto, Maklo, and the rest of the crew need all help they can get. Jump in, restore the hotel, welcome first guests, and pull off the perfect dinner service. Profile name. Can this be Inky? Alright. Aw, those are cute. They loop though, which is weird. I like that one. Do that. Oh yeah, begin new adventure. That is big Disney Treasure Island vibes right there. Right down to the furries. Ancient Forge presents Lo-Fi Grandpa. My intergalactic hotel needs your help. God, this is pretty as fuck. Oh no. Okay. So WSD for camera. Oh, what the? I'm moving the camera? This is not Stardew Valley. I was wrong. What the fuck? Talk to Sparn. Hello, Sparn. Cosmic Calamity. Dad, you alive? Everything okay? Pops. Didn't see you there. Do you hear that crash? My poor daddy's probably tying himself up like a pretzel again. Thanks for the offer. No, we're not going to buy, viewers. We're indeed going to ban you. Goodbye. But, you know, feel free to stay at the hotel. We need to hurry. Please help us get to him. Hold left click on the worker and drag him to the desired location. Okay. So, kind of weird. Oh, well, actually, there's stuff in the way, I guess. What the? Sparn. Sparn. Okay. Boy, that was close. Second letter turned blue like good stuff. I'll tidy up a bit. Nothing wrong with a little order, right? Didn't go as planned. I mean, I could see that. Tried to pick some trash, ban, whole shelf came crashing down as if it had a mind of its own. Yet, just like stars aligning in time and need, you appeared and saved the day. Thank you, my dear son. Thank you, all of you, for reminding me of the strength we find in unity. Destroy the barricade. Why are they fist fighting the barricade? Zip around. Tentacles, willow grapes, mint, skyberries, shimmer. Oh, another barricade. Kind of defeats the point. Okay, they're... Nope, do not cancel. Okay, so they're gathering the stuff. Is that a ghost? Typical, I'm truly one of a kind, this galaxy through and through. Pop's heart's big as a Derverg's. The knees of his are starting to creak. Tinkering or fixing it. Let's take a look at what's left for us to fix. Quite a lot by the looks. Lobby seen better. We're going to press hang at the grand opening. This mess has got to go. Big true. Clean up trash. Repair desk. Carry everything one by one. Ugh. Rough. Okay, so this is not actually what I thought this was like, but this intrigues me. So it's just a hotel management game. We're gonna make the Has-Been Hotel just as gay. Light bulbs are an item. Hotel star rating feature. Now everyone down. Your hotel already looks like a 5-star experience. I'm glad they tidied the place up properly. Talk to Sparn. Sparn. Frug. Few rooms. We want to accommodate more guests. We need an additional one. Construction mode. Using the platform next to the entrance. Good spot. Plan the construction of a new guest room. Macdonald and my dad have been grumbling about sharing the same restroom as our guests. Not ideal. Got time? Build a dedicated restroom for the team. Sure. Design a guest room. Hold left click and drag on the grid to decide to find the room size. Release it to confirm. Areas marked in red indicate you cannot build there. Okay. So there's done 3x3 and they've done... Okay, well, we'll build both, I suppose. Don't want too much of an overhang, I suppose. Wonder what that'll look like, because you can see, like, there's the gap here, which is filled in with a roof, but I wonder what it looks like if it's the other way around. Fine spot for the new room. We got an eye for it. It was the... Okay, sure. Thanks, Sparn. Once the design's done, we'll move on. Transport supplies to construction site after we get to hammer time. While you're at it, start thinking about the next steps. What kind of furniture we add. Don't forget the crafting station. It's rusty, where we craft all the new goodies. Did you forget about something? You may run short of materials during construction, but crafting and building eat up valuable resources. In that case, pick a few trees to cut down. Need extra supplies to get everything done. Okay. Where do we do that? They at the back, I assume? Yes, they are. Well, these two were in the way, so cut down, cut down. I need to craft a guest bed. Is that what you want to craft? Yep. Ooh. Bedroom. Gold star bed, Roku bed, Khotan bed. So there's different designs, I guess. Honestly, you look pretty fucking comfy. We'll go with the Roku bed. Oh, hang on, what? Blue. Is that almost in bed? I think you better. Get rid of that. Give you a shelf. Nice fan. Okay. Farming stuff. Oh, we can farm. Regular bedding. Frog. Not unlocked. Apply fertilizer. Yep. There's stone there if we need it. I'm guessing because it hasn't given me a optional objective to gather stone, I should be good for stone. You can see it up here. Speed up? Yes, there is. If there's what, 3 members of staff? Trying to do a lot of different jobs. Ah, that's gross. That turned into like multiple wooden logs, all to be individually moved. I hope there's an upgrade to let me like bundle stuff up. That's me. Ooh. Funky fishy. I wish I was half as creative as this. This is just really pretty and cool. Oh, we're watching it get built. Hell yeah. And it auto-fills with the roof, which is nice. Oh, it even adds like the little front door. Can you feel the aura of freshness? Calm breeze after a storm. Something feels amiss. A space like this has the right touch. I mean, it makes we have some unused toilet stalls locked away in the basement. Put them to use. Just tell us where to place them. Be good to go. There's a lost mine down there. Okay. Let's see, these are staff beds. Find a suitable spot in the hotel. You need to rotate for proper alignment. Press left click. Okay. That's fine. I am hungry, chat. things have to be placed just right. Otherwise, they will mock. Why does that one get to be so much closer than the other one? I guess it's rubble in the way? Is that what it is? I'm guessing I can move them once. Housekeeping. No, I didn't tell you to pack anything. Fuck, hang on, pause. Cancel pack. The sword noises for cleaning up. Oh, okay, so... Oh, he's got skills. Okay. I want to move this. Can I move it closer? Why does that one not get closer, but that one does? It's weird. Okay, well, by that logic, for consistency, because it'll annoy me. Everything into the corner. I just realized they're being. I know the doors are different. No, but they have to go through the customer bathroom to go to the worker bathroom. Definitely a practical way to do things. There's the room. Just haven't crafted a bed yet. Can't I? Hang on. Where did he just go? He just teleported up there. What the fuck? Okay, so it won't actually let him go into the... That's weird. Because it obviously... It let me do the... Let me do it before. No, don't pack. Oh, sheets we can store. Oh. A new restroom, fresh scent, lift anyone's spirits. As an access board to keep our folks out of the wrong rooms. Try to clean the guest bathroom as his own. Craft the board and put it above the door. Okay, well. Flat side. Side? Okay, I can't. It's annoying. It'd be nice if you could move. Okay. We will be ending stream soon because the Xbox Game Showcase is in about less than half an hour. I might stream it myself. Might be easier. Want to join me, folks? Could be fun. Let's switch it on this what builds character. I reckon we're ready, my furry friend. More or less. Things good shape. Don't hesitate to open the hotel when you feel ready. Yes, you. Don't forget about that new room. Spruce it up, add some flair, some cozy, make guests go wow. Guests can be impatient. We want them pacing about. Open the hotel when you're ready. As well. Mind the gap. Oh, that's cool. So it's a little air dock. Hell yeah. But they're very goodly. To check in a guest, hold left click and drag them. Okay, so I had to do this myself. We don't have enough beds. Like it wouldn't do. It's a tutorial and it's okay. I guess he's just leaving. I guess in theory I maybe should have prioritized him because he wants to be here for 2 nights, but I don't know if that's better yet. Where are my solar bears? Every time I think I've got some kitchen I can just look away, managing everything on my own again. Guess you're puzzling about chopping words battlefield. Did I slice the skeleton yet? It's a blur. I'll need your input today. No time to ponder flavors preferences, they deserve only the finest. Okay. What appetizers do you think they prefer? Something light to start the feast, perhaps? So, we can have either the wetting nebulous shashliks, the frivolous tentacular star cakes. I'll go with the shashliks. What main course would follow that? Must be bold but refined like this place we're building. The crusty kibber tail, the flavorful sea. I like sea burst rolls. Let's do that. Speaking of me, so here garnish their perfect steamed guests will leave raving. Dessert. So we have refreshing puff cheesecake, soft and gentle fochi mochi. Fochi mochi. You're a fucking centaur. You can prepare your own dish. You watch fun at dining room and need your cues to place orders. Let me share a little advice being our opening night. Hands your best kept pots and pans, don't you think? Waiting for your orders, of course, but for now, the best leave me to kitchen and make sure every dish sings. Open the work priority panel. Okay, so it's RimWorld. Hi. Skip. Okay. Take orders. Well, I can't do that yet. Look at that big fishy pizza oven. Place the restroom access board in your chosen spot. Once positioned, action when you can assign select. Okay. Oh. Take order. that, folks? Set access to hotel staff only. Oh, yeah. Once you order, the meal details appear on the chalk corkboard in the kitchen. Hover the corresponding note to go to specific check preparation time to find out when it's ready to be served. Okay. Oh, they're giving me a gift. Amazing dragon statue. Great centerpiece for the dining room. Do with it what you wish. Sure. There we are. What do I have to do here? So this is something he does on his own. Okay. So yeah, today's Xbox and other stuff. No one that I know is actually streaming it, so I think I'll do it once we wrap things up a little bit here. We'll go ahead and do that. I think it just gives the impression of what the game is. You know, again, it's not actually what I thought. I thought it was going to be more Stardew, but what can you do? I realize you haven't had audio this whole time. Whoops. To be fair, it's not been all that much. There's not been dialogue or anything. Click on the plate and select deliver. I do want to know what kind of automation is involved, because this is a little bit micromanagey for my tastes. Look at those Pingtons feasting like kings they are. Maybe tooting at happy tunes to their trumpet noses by now, but no, looking a little deflated. They live for joy, dancing, music, celebrations, good stuff. I got it, a radio, a proper Pington radio. It's their own design too, fancy the knobs, going panel, stock, everything. Craft one, set it up, let the tunes do the rest. They'll be swinging those trumpet stunts like no one's business. That feels racially motivated. Again, I think we've got the guts of it here, and we're over 2 hours, and I'm going to be doing the Xbox showcase, so why don't we call it here for now? Hopefully that was fun. It's interesting. Not what I thought it was, but looks good. I'm just interested to see how it develops, because basically a lot of automation could be there, but it is currently on Steam. You can, I think you can still get the demo. Available July 24th this year. Cozy management, a heartfelt story. So it has potential. I think it's worth looking into if you like your cozy city buildery types. But yeah, I hope. Actually, wait, let me have a look. Full game. Yeah, it still doesn't have a price yet though. So something to keep an eye on, I'm sure. But hopefully you've had fun, folks. I will be back, honestly, very shortly, about 5 minutes, and we'll do the Xbox showcase. Give it 5-10 minutes, and I'll be back. So yeah, see you soon, folks.